coming up on a year since GIR started putting out bullshit statements. So, in honor of this bullshit anniversary, shall we say, I figured I'd talk a little bit about some of the stuff I've found out about GIR, Ploy, and her business dealings. Now, obviously, as most of us know, before GIR, there was Yoma Entertainment. And before Yoma Entertainment, at least according to Ploy's social media, she worked at and helped run a company called Heo Clinic, which was a cosmetic surgery business. So it looked like it was Heo Clinic, and then she owned Yoma, and now GIR. But that's not entirely how things happened. You see, Yoma is not the only company that she owned. And by Yoma, I mean Yoma Entertainment, and you'll see why that becomes relevant quite soon. Ploy owned another business called Yo World. It was also registered at the same address that GIR and Yoma are registered at. It was a real estate business that opened on August 31st, 2015, and it closed its doors on August 7th, 2024. All right, I want you to keep those dates in mind because I also looked up Yoma Entertainment. And guess what? They opened their doors on August 35th, 2015 and closed their doors on October 7th, 2024. And yet, according to their website, they opened in 2020. In 2015, Yo World was worth 4 million baht, all of which were from Thai investors. It submitted taxes between 2015 and 2019. And then in 2019, Yoma started submitting financial reports and started doing business. It had laid dormant up until that time, and Yoma was worth 5 million baht, 4 million of which was from Thai investors and 1 which was from a foreign investor, at least for the first year, until all of it was from the Thai investors, but the same amount of investors. Remember how I said that there were a couple of businesses under Ploy's name that were being operated at the same address, and it's the same address that GIR is now registered at? Well, that is not the only business that was registered at that address during the same time, mind you. There was another business that was registered at that same exact address called Yoma Waste to Energy Management. If you thought that was interesting, just wait till you find out who owns this business, because it's not Ploy. Even though it shares the name with Yoma Entertainment, it's not Ploy. It's this woman. I can't pronounce her name. I'm not going to try. But here's the interesting part. This woman is the same woman who owned, allegedly, Heo Clinic. I say allegedly because I actually cannot find business records for Heo Clinic on the database. Now, you guys are intelligent. I'm sure you're thinking critically about this and you're going, well, surely it's some kind of industrial complex, right? Some kind of office buildings. No, they're apartment buildings. So you're going to have to come back for a part 2 on this, because yes, there is so much more information. I mean, hell, we haven't even touched on all the other businesses with the Yoma name, or why everything is called Yoma or some iteration thereof.